This has not been a success.
10:43 Eastern Time.
We still don't have any results.
We don't have any results from Iowa.
I would say to the people of Iowa, well, the last person leaving Des Moines, please turn out the lights.
What is going on?
What is wrong with the Iowa Democratic Party? Again, this is a party who botched the call 4 years ago.
The Iowa Democratic Party now isn't saying anything.
The guy in the White House is chuckling all night here, showing the Democrats can't even get a 3-car funeral organized, or whatever you want to call it.
We have reached out to them. We have asked them, are you having any particular issues? If you are having any particular issues, what are those issues?
We'll be working the phones to figure out, where's Tom Perez?
Do you have an ETA on when you will begin releasing results?
Where's the head of the DNC?
No answer, no answer, no answer. We asked them if they would put a communications representative on the air to explain what's going on.
Give us a call, Tom. Tell us that this is going to be okay.
No answer to that either.
It's staggeringly embarrassing and really unacceptable for the Democratic Party.
Frankly, we are baffled as to what's going on. We are not getting any communication from the Iowa Democratic Party.
What happened?
This is a disaster on every level for Democrats and for Iowa.
And as you say, this is highly unusual.
You've handed the White House and the Republicans a cudgel here where you say not only you can't trust this party to run a caucus, you suggest fraud, you suggest corruption, but you also suggest incompetence.
Whoever comes in second here, particularly if it's super close, there's going to be conspiracy theories bouncing around. And so I think that's going to be challenging as well.
If I'm Joe Biden, I'm going to say the whole process was rigged.
Any election in which people are writing with Sharpies at 1 a.m. Is not an election being run with sufficient precision for the consequences that we have.
If I were a Democrat looking at this, it's not just the bureaucratic missteps. It's the fact that where was the enthusiasm that seems so obvious in the age of Trump to be there?
This is the moment. This is the 2020 election. This party has built for everything to try to defeat Donald Trump. This is the first step. They botched it.
What the Iowa Democratic Party has said is it's about the same exact turnout. That is not particularly good. It's not as strong as it was in 2008. There's supposed to be all this excitement around the Democratic Party wanting to beat Donald Trump. And this isn't the only data point that shows that.
To the Rev's point, first of all, there are already questions about Iowa's place being first now, with Iowa and New Hampshire not being representative of the Democratic Party voters and the country itself in terms of demographics.
35% of voters caucusing this year were first-time caucus goers. 44%. That was the number in 2016. Democrats have long leaned on President Trump being a motivator for voters. Those numbers don't bear that out. Should that concern Democrats?
Yes, but I think for a different reason than a lot of folks probably will think. And maybe I'll be the only person to say this today. The Iowa caucus is essentially the perfect example of systemic racism.
It's if you look at the population, it's about 90.7% white, and just 4% of Iowa's population is black.
But changes are making caucus night shorter for people and making everything more transparent and easy for Iowans to participate in the process.
The jury is still out on whether or not that's a rosy prediction.
I am confident that the 2020 caucuses will be very smooth, especially considering the number of candidates that we have and growing populations.